Welcome back, everybody. Our next guest is an amazing woman who has taken 47 at-risk teens into her home. But it was her own tortured upbringing that inspired her life's mission to help young women get off the streets. She started an organization called the Teen Project. Please welcome to the show, Lauri Burns. Hi, Lauri.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. Have a seat. Listen, now, you'd never know your history by your appearance. I mean, this all started, you were a troubled teen. Tell us.
Right. I was an abused child, grew up in an abusive home, and then the abuse got discovered, and I ended up in juvenile hall, group homes. I eventually aged out to homelessness, and I had a drug habit. I was homeless, I had a child, and I started working the streets as a prostitute to survive.
So how did you get off the streets?
Oh, that's an interesting one. I was actually picked up as a prostitute one night by two men that had a gun, and I was taken into the woods. They had the intention of killing me, and that night my life was saved by a stranger. And I call this man my angel, and I was taken to a recovery home where for the first time in my life I would talk about the secrets from my childhood. I moved out of that recovery home, and I got my own place and a job, and I got my daughter back from foster care, and I started helping other women with addiction problems.
So what made you start taking in teenagers?
Actually, it was one of the women at that meeting at my home. She had a 12-year-old, and she wanted to recover, and I felt like I had been blessed so much that I could take her 12-year-old to give her a chance. And she dropped her 12-year-old off, and she didn't come back, and she eventually OD'd on drugs. So she was my first child, and after that, the floodgates opened. Over the last 23 years, I've taken in 47 abused children, some of the best kids.
Okay, now, where do you get the kids from? Sometimes
it's social workers, CASAs, court-appointed special advocates. Sometimes the kids hear me on the radio and they just call. They call in and say, this is a situation. Sometimes we find them on the street. They come from all over the place. I actually had one kid call me from another country. I guess a friend of hers had seen me on a news show and then called her and said, call Lauri. So it's just amazing intervention of people that care about the kids.
Wow, really, that's really good. So, Lauri, in 23 years, you've taken 47 children,
yes,
taught them how to transition, and they've turned out to be some pretty successful adults.
Yes, I have some amazing kids.
What's the secret?
I think that they know I care about them. They know I love them. I'm their mom. You know, for some of these kids, I'm the only family they have. And to be there for them and to be supportive of them and to give them everything a parent should give a child and to know that they're valuable to me. I use a sense of humor a lot, you know, to break down those tough times.
Yeah.
And I also tend to underreact where others would overreact. And, you know, they know I'm going to support them if they follow the right path. And my only requirement when I'm taking a kid in is that I don't care where you've been, I don't care what your past looks like, I care what your future looks like.
Exactly.
So as long as you know you want to go somewhere.
Yeah. All right, now, one kid is expensive to take care of. How do you take care of 47 kids?
Yeah. First of all, it's not all in one house. And it's over a period of years now, the past 23 years. But God has blessed me with an amazing job, which I love, so I work full-time as well. These kids are my passion, my mission, the thing that I do after work and on the weekends. And then I've had people come from all over the United States. I have 490 volunteers that show up for my kids. Thank you. I have people from all over the United States sending like $10 a month or $5 a month. It's just amazing to me to see how much people care that they're willing to take their time and a little bit of their paycheck to put it towards our kids. So blessed, so blessed.
Well, and, let me tell you something. Somebody told us about you. And they wanted us to know about you, but they also wanted to thank you. You have any idea who this is?
No. Sorry.
It's good. If you'd have said yeah, you'd have shot this whole thing. When we return, we're going to reveal Lauri's surprise thank you person right after this. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Before the break, we chatted with Lauri Burns, who is the founder of Teen Project, who's taken 47 kids off the street and into her home. Lauri, today, a couple people came and wanted to say thank you for changing and saving their lives. Ready to see who it is?
Yeah.
All right, please welcome 4 of Lauri's foster kids who want to say thank you. Come on out, girls. Okay, good. Okay, which one is Abby?
That's me.
Abby, okay. Why did you want to say thank you?
I don't know, just Lauri and I had a really similar past, and I'm just so grateful for her. Because of her, I'm able to go into the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising, and none of that would have been possible without you, so I'm so grateful, and I love you.
Thank you. I love you, too.
Are you Janelle?
Yeah.
Janelle, hi.
Hi.
I understand that you and your little sister moved in with Lauri?
Yeah, when I first met Lauri, I was in a very unsafe foster home with my little sister, and she took us right into her own private home because the Teen Project wasn't available for anybody to move in yet. And because of her, I've graduated from Saddleback College. I'm an EMT for an emergency room, and I've been accepted into a pre-med program, and it's all because of you. I love you so much.
Yeah, let's sit down. So Jordan, what has Lauri done? How's it changed your life?
Well, I grew up in foster care, and I aged out at 18, and I was homeless, and then I moved to Venice, and I was sleeping in front of a store. And I met Lauri, and like a week later, she had me moved into her Teen Project house. And Lauri's like really compassionate, and she's kind, and she's humble, and she's sweet, like, and she'll go above and beyond for anyone, and I just thank you.
Sandy?
Hi, Lauri.
Hi.
You know, I just want to thank you, because for everything you've done for me and everyone, all the kids, we appreciate it, and making me realize that I had dreams even though I didn't think I did. And, now I'm on my way to be a criminal prosecutor because she saw opportunities where I didn't.
Wow.
Yeah, and, another thing is I want to let you know that I'm absolutely honored because I get the pleasure of always being your travel buddy, going where you go, promoting the Teen Project, telling people about the Teen Project, and we speak together, and it's phenomenal because, I don't know, to support such an amazing program that supports me too, I could thank you all day, I mean, honestly, so.
Are these guys amazing or what? Look at them.
I mean, that's really true. My wife and I's foundation is dedicated to young people between the ages of 13 to 18, where we take 100 teenagers to Disney for a program we created called Disney Dreamers Academy. So I really love when I see people who care about young people, who want to give them a way to turn their life around. That's got to be a very rewarding thing.
Oh, my God. You have no idea how brilliant it is just to wake up in the morning to these kids. You have no idea. I get more from them than they could ever possibly get from me.
Wow. Well, we got one more surprise for you.
Oh, yeah?
We got somebody else here who wanted to say thank you, too. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Come on out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lauri's biological daughter, Summer.
Oh, my God. I love you.
Hi, Summer. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Nice to meet you. Just sit right there on the arm of the sofa because we don't have room for these many people. So, You got something you want to tell your mom.
I just want to say thank you for all the opportunities that you've given me and all of the girls, and for supporting me when I got my double master's so that I could be in the social services and help other kids in need. Thank you.
Oh my God, I'm ripping
I mean, Lauri,
Thank you so much for bringing my kids here.
No, no. See, thank you. What intrigued me about your story was, I love it when people get it all wrong and then turn around and get it all right. Because that's the way life really goes. That's the story that people need to hear. People need to know that God is in the forgiving business.
That's right. It's because of everything I went through that I'm able to be there for them. It was all meant to be. It was all orchestrated from above, and I wouldn't change a moment.
You are a super person.
Thank you.
That's really what it's about. So check this out. We know that the Teen Project is supported entirely by donations and volunteers. So we here at Steve Harvey are saying thank you by presenting you with a check from betting.com for $10,000. And we're going to give an additional $5,000 shopping credit to use on their site. We hope this helps you continue all of your great work. It's just fabulous. Look, you know, take it. We know you're going to do the right thing with it because you just do the right thing all the time.
Thank you.
You know, so thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much.
And guess what, audience? Betting.com is also giving each of the audience members today a $100 gift card to use on their site. We'll be right back. That's great.